The nurse stepped into the hallway and called me over. Her voice was gentle, too gentle, like she already knew I was barely holding myself together. "I'm sorry," she said softly, "but the payment didn't go through." I stared at her, confused. "That's not possible," I told her. "There's $73,000 in that account. I just—" She shook her head slowly. "There's nothing in it now." My fingers trembled as I opened the banking app. And then I saw it. A wire transfer for $71,428.50. Destination: Madrid, Spain. At that very moment, my phone buzzed with a new photo in the family group chat. My sister and her boyfriend were raising champagne glasses in first class, smiling ear to ear. The caption read, "Living our best life. Dream vacation begins dizzy airplane, #Spainbound, #no regrets." I couldn't move, couldn't blink, couldn't breathe. Just stared. Then came my mother's reply beneath the photo. "So proud of you, sweetheart. Family shares everything. Paw prints purr." And that was the moment something inside me snapped. My sister and I grew up side by side. Same room, same clothes, same secrets. I protected her, supported her, paid her rent more than once. Took her in when her boyfriend got evicted. I trusted her like only blood can. She held my son the day he was born. Called herself his second mother. And when the diagnosis came, a rare, life-threatening heart defect, she cried with me. Or so I thought. But now, thinking back, I see it clearly. The sudden expensive outfits. That smug little smile. How she tensed whenever I brought up surgery dates. She'd always been self-centered, but this was betrayal. I didn't scream, didn't confront. I just picked up my son's chart and walked back into the ICU. Sat beside him, held his tiny hand, surrounded by machines keeping him alive. I leaned down and whispered, "Don't worry, buddy. I've got you." And that night, the plan began. I didn't sleep. Not then, not the next night either. While she was posting sunny reels from Barcelona and sipping wine in tapas bars, I was tracing digital footprints. I pulled up every transaction, matched IP addresses, tracked logins. She'd used my credentials. My saved login. But I had built in a failsafe years ago, a hidden digital signature that tracked every access attempt. I had all the proof I needed. First stop, the police. Second, a lawyer, not just any lawyer, but Devin Roy, a beast in corporate fraud. Known for dismantling thieves with surgical precision. He listened, then smirked. "This will be fun." Next, the media. A favor owed by an old college friend now working at a regional news outlet. I handed over the receipts, the drained account, the vacation pics, the flight booked using funds meant to save a child's life. The headline dropped that Wednesday. Woman accused of stealing nephew's surgery funds for luxury Euro trip. It exploded. 5 hours later, I had 38 missed calls. By the 7th hour, her employer issued a statement cutting ties. By midnight, social media was on fire. The comments were ruthless. She sent me one text. "Take it down or I swear I'll." I replied with a screenshot. An email from her bank. Subject: Fraud investigation initiated. 48 hours after I whispered, "You'll regret this," they were on a flight home. Not in first class this time. Airport security was waiting when they landed. Charges: wire fraud, identity theft, misappropriation of medical funds. I watched the footage later. She looked completely blindsided. Her boyfriend sobbed. We saw each other one more time, during court-ordered mediation. Sterile room. Lukewarm coffee. A table between us that felt more like a trench. She looked fragile. Faded makeup, trembling hands. Smaller than I remembered. We didn't think it would go this far, she mumbled. We were just desperate. We needed to feel alive. I leaned forward, calm. You stole from a sick child. You made sure it went this far. Tears welled in her eyes. We didn't know what else to do. I nodded slowly. Now you know how to deal with consequences. No shouting. No rage. I simply handed her attorney the terms. Full reimbursement. No contact for life. Public apology in writing. The alternative. Jail time. National shame. She signed. Donations started pouring in after the article, strangers becoming lifelines. And my son, he got his surgery. 2 days later, he woke up. Eyes barely open, voice soft. You kept your promise, he whispered. I kissed his forehead. Always. Now, my sister's name is dirt in every space she once bragged about. Her boyfriend dumped her. My parents, they called once, tried to guilt me. Family forgives, they said. I answered, family doesn't drain a child's medical fund for sangria. Then I changed my number. Funny thing about regret, it always arrives too late, always assumes it's still welcome. But some doors don't open again. Some bridges don't just burn, they smolder, slow and deliberate. And some betrayals, they don't deserve grace. They deserve fire. So no, I don't regret any of it, because now she knows what it feels like. To be left gasping for breath while the person you trusted most walks away, calm, precise, and utterly finished.